Howdy everybody, my name is Basaratai, and today I'm going to be talking about capitalism. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the history, how it works, and kind of just where it fails in comparison to some other economic and political regimes. Now, the history of this one is quite long. It was used since about forever. It's kind of spawned off of mercantilism and those kind of things. It's just the system where people use money to pay for goods and services, and they kind of exchange services at a fair rate. Now, in capitalism, everyone kind of works for themselves. It's a very liberal thing. But it's just, since everyone kind of works for themselves, some people are left behind, and that's a problem. We can't have like a huge rich population and a lot of poor people, because those poor people won't get anything done because they have no money. Do you see kind of why it fails? It makes sense because just nothing works, and because the capitalists are very mainly old greedy people. They don't want to share the wealth, and because they don't want to share the wealth, those poor people are left behind again, and they are going to stay behind, and that wage gap is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, some of the other problems with capitalism is the actual wage gap. See, like, women get paid 77 cents to the dollar, and because of that, they're not able to support their families. You understand? Like, their families, like, are less happy because they're a single parent and they can't afford a kid because they're being paid 77 cents to a dollar. In any other regime, like communism, everyone gets paid the same. And because everyone gets paid the same, everyone's happy all the time. And so much more advances. And we can see this because our are mainly Republicans are mostly very capitalist people, and they are just kind of hindering America's movement. Because in the past, with the space race, the communists were able to send a man to the moon before America was able to put a satellite in orbit. And this is all because the communists were able to work together because there was no problems with women being paid less or someone being paid less at all. And it just all helped because there was so much work happening. While in capitalism, you have to be paid for that work, and America didn't have money for it. And since America didn't have money, nothing could get done. If everyone just works, everything could get done. We could be in space right now. But no, we can't because everything costs money, including food. See, not the communists, but yes, the communists, they survived in Russia for about 70 years. Think about it. The Russians survived 70 years because they had enough food and were able to sustain themselves with everything that they were doing. And this is kind of why capitalism fails, because if you don't have money, you can't get food. And if you can't get food, you can't live. And this is just why it all fails. It's because of those rich, greedy people. And I think it's time that we change that. And I think this is also going to be the end of the video. This is my thoughts on capitalism. I'd like just to uh, finish off by saying subscribe to my channel for more videos, and like this video so that way we can share the horrors of capitalism and move forwards to a communist regime. Alright, thank you, and good night.